Hi everybody, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. Okay, I'm picking up where I left off in the last video. If this looks at all familiar to you, I don't know. I'm gonna just continue on with doing the tags and some pockets and things here. I'm looking at some other I'm looking at some other, I'm only looking to change because I have it's the same one. I've got my ratty sweater on. Let me get it off. It catches on everything now. Yeah, okay. Can leave that one there. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking with doing this tag. So I'm gonna move this over. Gotta see about putting a little, toning down the white a little bit on some of this. I don't want to go too hard because I don't want to take away the brightness of the flower. And this has got a pretty white background. And, oh, let me tell you what I should be doing. I should be putting these things back in here before I make a complete mess, which I think I pretty much already have. All right. I'm gonna have to be doing some blue ones soon, I think, because we've got blue in here. Okay, I am a pink person. I tend to go for pink. What's funny is I hated pink when I was a kid. When I was young, everybody knew. Even kids who really didn't even know me at school knew that I hated pink. So I find that kind of funny. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. So I, again, have not put the backing on this yet. So we're looking at this. So let me try to see what I think here. Like this, a little higher maybe, a little further out. Thinking maybe the tag at the base here. A little higher up on this. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do in order to keep this, oh, and I know what else I wanted to do before I go gluing this down. Let me find this lace. No, I have to redo my laces because I'm getting just overrun with these. Okay, this may not be the one I opened, but the one I'm opening now. I loved it so much I got several. So what I want to see carefully is I'm gonna have to go down a little bit, but don't mind that hanging off the edge. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Okay, good. Good. All right, so what I'm gonna do, because I have a hard time remembering where I've placed things, I'm gonna try to very carefully just glue some things in the spots here. And then I can always go back, and pick up the edges. But this way, at least, they go where I want them to. Because I look at it, I arrange them, and I think, ooh, that looks really pretty. And then when I go back and put them down, I'm like, well, that doesn't look the same. It doesn't look like what I meant. So I've already moved this. However, that's okay. Let me try to get a few under here. Like I said, I just go back and pick up the edges again and kind of, you know, stick them down better, but this gets them in a better place. And this is something I have to watch because this is how I get into places. I cut open the end and then I have to line it back up. So I'm gonna actually put the glue on that so I can, yeah, line it back up there. You come out of there, guy. All right, let's get some glue on this. All right, I'll go around this way. I have a little bit of glue on that. All right, and I'm not worried about gluing. Well, I can a little bit because the top is going to glue over it anyway, but that's all right. Okay, so from here on in now, let me try to get these glued down where I think I want them. And this is me trying to glue from behind with my lack of depth perception. I'm not worried about the bottoms too much because I'm going to put this, oh, actually, I want that up a little bit, I think. I want to ink the edges of this. The flowers were okay, but I want to ink the edges of this. What looks almost like a Edith Holden kind of, yeah, it's pretty. A little over, I think. A little bit over. All right, so, all right. I'm just trying to see a spot where I can line it up with. So you're probably going to hear my washer and dryer a whole lot more. Well, actually, it's my dryer now. I'm on my last load. Isn't that wonderful? It's just my towels now, which is nice. But I forgot to close the door that connects my room here, this craft area, with the laundry side. The laundry, you know, washer and dryer and the furnace and hot water heater and all that kind of stuff. That's all on the other side of the door. So yeah, so this takes a few more minutes, probably a lot more minutes to go around and make sure you've got all your edges glued down. But for me, it makes me happier because then I know it's where I meant it to go and how I like the way it looked. But when I pull it all apart and try to put it back down again, I never get it right. So I have remembered to do this a few times. Sometimes I still forget and I just pick it all up and then go, why didn't I do that? So otherwise, so we'll take care of this. Just make sure that I should probably try to poke at these with a knife blade. That's actually pretty good. All right, let's get under here and here and here. Whoops. And yes, between my videos today, because this is still Saturday for me, I'm going to just kind of try to film back to back and post them on, you know, consecutive days, more or less, so that I can fill up next week with a few videos at least, you know, at least have a few up and on air. I am having trouble uploading the first video I did, as I suspected. So, and when I put, you know, got ready to do this video, I always put my phone on airplane mode, so that I don't get any incoming phone calls, because when that happens, it stops the video. And I don't know how to edit. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So, all right, so I'm just kind of running my fingers around here and feeling where I need more glue yet. Obviously, this was one. Okay. Up here. That was one. And maybe this one. Yeah, just a bit. Not as much as the others, but just a bit. Okay. So there we go. I like that. And now the question is, how do I want my butterflies to go now? Let me get these out of here. I was using this for an inker sample before, so just go ahead and tone down the white where the antenna is. And we can go around the edges just a wee bittage. It's not a whole bunch, but a little bit. And now the question comes, do I want the light one up here and the dark one underneath? Or do I want it the other way around? So we will check, see what we like. All right, let me move this over. Balance tells me yes, the heavier one on the bottom. Yeah, I think I like it. Heavier one on the bottom. Okay. That's the winner. All right, let me get over here where I can see this a little better. And we'll do that. So I've been trying to catch up here and there on some videos, watching some people, saving the videos, of course, trying to remember to go back and look at them when I'm going, what do I want to do here? What can I possibly do? When there's a million and one ideas out there in any one week from all the fabulous crafters out, you know, in our community. And I don't know, just always forget to look. All right, there we go. Whoops, get down there. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Why did something look like it just came up? No? No, okay. All right, what I'm gonna do first I'm gonna close my glue. Then I'm gonna ink around this, even though I don't have a card on the back yet. Because I find, if I remember to do this, when I glue the card to the back, and sometimes, you know, the glue kind of oozes out a little bit, and you know, you gotta wipe it away, and to the naked eye, it looks like it's gone. But when you try to go and ink, the glue residue won't take the ink. So you get these blank spots sometimes, you know. If you do it like this, if you back, even if you do a card and back it with, you know, like tea stain paper or something like that, it'll do the same, it can do the same thing. So for me, now you see these things? Those were those little brown things. And if you don't get them off, you know, I'm doing it over the thing again. And sometimes it's okay. There's been a couple times when I've had so many of them, it actually speckled the back of my cards. And I was like, you know, that really looks kind of nice, but I couldn't do it on purpose, you know. Can only do what happens. So, all right, so I'm going to get a piece of card. Let's see what I have down here. Are you big enough? You are. Okay, so we're going to put that on here. So some of these are going to be on cards. Some of them are going to have some of that wonky paper backing. That coffee or tea, I'm not sure which one it was. I might have cut off this side. So I'm going to go to this side. That I had crumpled, but it stayed pretty crumply. So like I said, I never threw it away, but I'm kind of liking, I tried pressing it. I haven't tried ironing it, I will say that. So maybe I'll dig out the pack of it that I have, because I have quite a few, and see maybe if I iron it, it'll lay just a little bit flatter. It'll obviously keep all the creases, but it may lay a little bit flatter, which would be nice. So we can try that. Oh, and when I came downstairs, I did not put my filming sign on the basement door, so at any moment someone may walk down, especially my brother-in-law, because he's a chronic shopper. He gets bored and he likes to go out and just shop. He doesn't buy a whole bunch half the time, but he just shops. and just to kill time. And he's already been to the store once this morning, and now he's gone back again because he's decided he wants snacks. So why, I don't know, but probably just because he's bored. So when he comes back, 9 times out of 10, he will probably come to the door and open it up and say, I bought da 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 da. So, and since my sign is not up, I may take a quick minute and just run up the steps and do it, because it's like 10 feet behind me. I just have to go up a few steps. So, okay. I may do that. Let me press this out. And, whoops, close this up. I'll press it out and just take a quick minute to run up and put that sign up on the door. Okay. Press, press, press. Front, I want to be a little bit more careful because this is all glued down. All the fussy cuts. That is looking nice. So how to look at that while I just run up here and put that sign up. I don't know if you'll hear that nice creaky basement door. We shall see. You know, that almost looks pretty just the way it is, but I have to cut it off, right? All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my bigger, well, not those. Not those. Okay, how about these? Those will work. I have more scissors. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna try doing this with bigger scissors. Let's see how I do. Because I think I can get a better, straighter line with them. I get so accustomed to using my small scissors because I fussy cut so many things. And I think it's getting to be time to change my garbage bag. I overfloweth. Okay. So. Okay, that's that part. Now what I'd like to do is get this. Now I'm gonna cut it down. Oh, you know what, here's an end. Let's start from, well, that's just as wiggly. I'm just gonna cut this piece here, and I'm gonna, it really just needs to be like ironed. So I have one of these days, I'll show you what I've got here, how I kind of keep my snippets, you know, little bits of lace and ribbon and things that I cut off. And it actually goes this way. And yeah, I'm gonna bring it in and just let the edge hang, I think. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. This needs a little glue. Okay. I'll try to keep that line as straight as possible if I can, so I don't go too far out. And this should look pretty, I think. Okay. So, get that on the edge there. I just want the scallop part to hang over is all. That is all. Okay. I just want to make sure that is relatively straight. It is somewhat. Okay. Oop, finger got stuck. All right, let's cut, nope, wrong scissors. Let's cut this here. All righty. Take this, as wrinkled as it is, and I re-rolled this, but I've got to do a better job than what I've got here. Stick that Because, whoops, as you can tell, trying to stick it in a bin with lace and it just popped out because there's so much stuff in there. I've got so much lace, like the trims and things. Okay. I gotta start looking at it and using it. Well, not that I want to use it up. Oh, let me get over here again, guys. Sorry. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, because I forgot and I had put the lace on first, so I'm just going to fold it back and go along the edge, like so. Now I'm probably off screen. I'm holding it against myself, but just to give it a little more stability. All right, now I can see I want to go along the edge of this with a little more glue. In places, I think there's a couple spots where it doesn't seem to be totally glued to the end. So let's get that. All right, I think otherwise we're good. All right, very nice, very nice. Put that back in there and let's see what this looks like. Bring this signature back over. And then that's gonna go in here. And you still do have to kind of lift it up for the edge of that lace, but I'm just not putting it in straight is what I keep putting it in crooked. All right, and then, well, I kind of like it hanging out on the end. You don't see much of the flower, but I don't want to cover that either. So I'm going to just tone down those little antennae and go around the edges just a bit. Get any real sharp white off of there. And here is my dilemma, because I am going to be gluing that over the lace. So I want to put something under there so I don't glue the card down. Okay, I think I've got everything. We're gonna go ahead and put that there. I will press it. Again, I am going to move this back on the other side. Press again. Okay, I don't feel any more glue going through there, but nonetheless, I'm just gonna put this card on top for right now. So that's that one done. All right, and then what else? I had nothing else. Oh my. Okay. That's right, I was gonna put a tab on that other one, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So we did that. I still have to do stenciling, but I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I'll do that off camera. I do like the way that came out. So that looks good. Getting cold without my sweater, guys. I have to say. I like the way that came out, but I'm feeling like I want something. I'm feeling like I want some. Oh, I have to back it. That'd be good. Let's start with that. Let's start with backing. Well, that's not gonna fit. Okay. Excuse my reach and my face if it pops in to screen here. These are a different kind of card. Okay. A bunch of the small ones. Where are the big ones? Way down here. All right. So now I do need to try to fix that little bit that I wrecked. So I may go ahead and just do the back of the card and cut it out. It won't be easy, but I will do my best to try to do that. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this on here so that you don't have this weird back. Okay, and when I use the dry baby wipe, it will pull the glue out of any of these holes from the die cut. And as long as I found, as long as you don't get the flushable ones, I hate saying words like that, but you know what I mean. As long as you don't get them, they tend to really come apart and are very linty, a lot of lint. But if you get, you know, just a regular, you know, unscented, no big deal kind of thing that are not flushable, they tend to work better. I find they work better. There's less lint and less stuff that pulls off and stuff like that. The ones I've been getting, well, let me get this down and then I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I've been getting them at Walmart. And they're not expensive, probably only a couple of dollars for the whole box of them, or package of them. So try to get that on here. I'm just going to press it into place. And let's go get these out. Okay. It does pretty well on getting the glue out. Now I'm just going to rub off some, help it to come out. Oh, another one right there. Out you go. Okay, there we go. Now this solves my problem with this. Has the little edge and it was okay, but this one I did not, because I didn't have it perfectly centered. It's off by just a fraction of a fraction. And so now I think what I'm just going to do for the sake here, again, I'm not going to try to cut this on screen, getting some of that glue that oozed out. I'm just going to kind of make an arch around the top, and I can try to begin to cut it. Hopefully I won't wreck it. But I still do want to do something along this edge, and that's probably going to be something like a little bit of lace or something. I'm looking at the lace on the pocket, which would be too big, I think. But I certainly have plenty of complementary lace. So let me see. This is not that. But I'm wondering if I found the other one. I knew I had one out. This one is more gray. I don't know which one I think I would prefer. Let me try. I can never find these things. I go around them and around them and around them and around them, and I can never seem to find them. Okay, so I think that would be okay. I think I like the gray because of the blue. This one's got beige, and it's on the other end. So what do I think there? Just knocked over all the stuff. They're both white. I think I like this better. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead, and this is not gonna cut it. Get this little end off. And let me put this back in its bag. If I can find the opening to the bag, there it is. Okay. I know a lot of people apologize for the crinkling sound, but I don't know, I like it. I like the crinkling sound. So, all right, so I think if I put that there, I'm just gonna cut it here. And I'm gonna take my, yep, just tone down that white a little bit. And do it from the other side as well. Go along the edges a little. And yeah, I like that better. Softens it up a little bit, makes it match this a little more. I will be right back. Where'd they go? There they are. I actually got these. So happy, because I always have trouble with things like this where they're too small for a big regular pin. So I finally got these small things. The thing is a little broken here somewhere, but I don't think I'm gonna run out of these for a very long time. Unless I lose them a lot, which is possible. They're still in their package here because I haven't decided where I'm actually gonna put them. So in order to keep them together and keep them from opening, I'm just leaving them in here. So that's that. So let me put this back away here. Yeah, okay. I do like that. Let's go ahead and get some glue on here. We'll finish this one off. I think I'll just go over the edge just a minute bit. And we'll come back and do the points. Okay. All right. This side's a little more even, so I'll do this side. Okay, could have been longer. So I will stretch it out. Hold it whilst it is stretched. Make it even. That would be good. All right. Ugh. Glue everywhere. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna come back and just do these little scallop parts. Okay, I think Did I get glue? Well, pretty much I went through the motions and didn't get glue. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to break out my other bottle because this one had a slit in it, and I don't know if you can tell, I've got it all taped up, but it's all full of glue under the tape. And I think I just might be losing some power or whatever you want to call it. Just get this down. Here we go. Okay. Side, actually that's down. It just needs a little trim. All right, so all I have to do is go back and cut that. So let's see what I'm doing here. Let me check my time. Come on, Finn. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna see, because all I'm doing is cutting along the edge of it. I am not going to cut, you know, try to cut out all those little guys in there. But this is essentially what I'm going to do. So it'll go just like that. Just go along. Try to cut all this out. Yep. So that's how it'll look from the back, more or less. But yeah, I think that'll be good. I'll go up here, move you up a little bit, get my eraser. Before the glue is real set, if you find little places where you've overdone, these glue erasers are fabulous, and I use them more to rub my fingers like this, and it gets the glue off my fingers instead of sitting here picking them. So that's what I'm going to do with that, but I'm not going to do it now. All right, so we're just not going to put that on camera right now. So that'll go there, and that is kind of how that will look. This is going to come pretty up to the top. Okay, might actually come over the top. I may have to open that pocket a little bit, but that's all right. We like that there. Okay, so trying to decide now. Let's go into this one and see if there's anything I want to elaborate on. Put this on sideways. You can see the flowers are going like this. So I'm kind of trying to see if I want to, yeah. Okay, I think I will. So let me get my antenna, knock the white down a little, not much, but some. Okay. All right, and I think there's going to be something else. I'm going to put some lace under there. Yeah, I think this will be enough because I've already done this here. So let's put this on. We'll doctor this up a little bit. Zhuzh it up, as they say. The word is actually in the dictionary. I was quite surprised. So, all right. So we'll put that there. Now, I'm thinking. Let me see. A lot of kinks in here. It might be okay. Let me have a look at this one. If I can find how to open it again. All right. This is not stretch. Thinking I might want to put, well, you know, that really matches way too much, right? All right. This is not going to want to go back in here. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. It's like when I took it out, it puffed up like a balloon. Get back in there. Okay. I don't, well, I do, but I think it's the wrong color. What do we think? You know, I think we, oh. What if is this too deep for that? Let's see. Can I get it? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to see what other colors I might have. Ribbon, I have a million colors. Lace, not so much. This is not pink. It is purple. It is pink. What do I think? If I can find the end of this. Here we go. What do I think? Let's just see. I'm going to cut around this. See what I think about one of these. If I can get it to go. Okay, I'm going to just take this little bit, put it in the lace. And what do I think about putting this here? I like it. I can live with that. Okay. Okie dokie. That's gonna be that. And I'll have to put a piece of paper behind it so it doesn't glue the pocket closed. Would be good not to do that. All right, here we go. We have this paper. Okay. Let's lift this up. See if I can get this relatively centered. Down you go. Alrighty. Okay. All right, it's good for that. Let me leave this here. I'm gonna get one of those little pins. I should never close them up. Okay. Here's the end. Here's the end. Here we go. All right, I'll just Put that little pin down in there and put this back in the bag. Now this is really too not botanical enough, so I don't want to use it as like an edging someplace. I have a lot of these pink flowers and things, but you know, I don't really want to use it for that. So let's see, how's that doing? Still showing some glue. All right, so we'll just keep that in there. All right, let's see what else we can do. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys either. I found that package of stencils that I couldn't find before. This is not it, but yeah, I found them. So I'll probably be doing a lot of that on the papers and the other signature. Maybe not quite the same as these. And I think I'm still going to ink around these pages because they just look too plain. I just can't leave it alone, you know. These were just pockets. I have to make something for that. This was bothering me. Just didn't like how plain that was. So, I'm kind of running out of big, big butterflies. This one's really big. It's too big, unfortunately. I don't know. I thought about flowers, but I don't know, nothing really grabs me. I just don't know. I don't know. See, that didn't bother me. That's too pink for that. Decisions, decisions, decisions. All these decisions. All right, let's look in another box. Too many of these boxes, too. Well, let's go over here. Let's check out these envelopes that I have stuff already cut in. All right, you know what I'm gonna do there? And some banners too. I think what I'm going to do, this one is too big. And it's not the right kind of thing. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a belly band as well. Now, do I wanna do that? Because then I'm gonna have, I can do that. So this will be a belly band, this will be a pocket, this will be a belly band for something that would go long. Maybe. It's got the same kind of berries, so it works as far as that's concerned. Let's get my, oops, I dropped it. I will have to glue it onto other paper, because this is just a 32 pound. Trying to decide what I think. Then it's a matter of getting something, something in there to fit, which I can probably do, but it was so plain, and I just wanted to do something else. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, these are my offcuts when I cut things down, when I make pockets, and you know, I have other pieces like this, or I cut a piece off of, you know, a big paper from Fussy Cuts or something, you know, whatever it is. For a second I was like, no, no, don't do that, it's a belly band, but I forgot I'm backing it. Okay, so get this down here, and then it'll be a matter of trying to make stuff to go in these pockets and belly bands. And that's okay if it hangs over a little bit, it is fine. Okay, alrighty. I did buy another one of these mats, and when I put it away, I said, I'm probably gonna forget I put it in here. And I've forgotten where I put it. But that's okay, I'm not ready to give this one up. The tape is holding up just fine. And I just, if it starts to peel up like it's doing here, I'll go back and peel it and put fresh tape down, and it's working. It is still working for me. I'm not willing to let it go, just like the glue bottle. This is still working for me. I've got another one, but I'm not willing to take it out yet. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. This is actually a little bump out there, so, okay. So we'll make this into a little belly band on top. Okay, and put that up in my pile. And we're gonna put that up here. Okay, so I am organizing. Seems to be everybody is organizing lately. Or maybe it's just perpetual for everybody. I don't know. We're always trying to organize and, you know, pre-think what happens when I get more stuff, you know, where is that gonna go? Well, it's hard to decide because you don't know what stuff it is, you know, so it's kind of hard to determine, but yeah, so okay, let me make sure that's straight, because if I look at it down this way, I can't always tell. I have to look at it straight on. All right, there we go. So we've got a little belly band there. Just have to decide what I'm gonna do with that. And that'll be that. So that helps, that makes me feel a little bit better. And then when, whatever we put, I'm thinking here, I may wanna do like a scalloped kind of tag. I've got a punch that I can do. Trying to find my little ruler again. I am forever losing it. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, I'm just trying to see, not centimeters, I stink with centimeters. 2, 2¼ 2½ is going to be too wide because it'll be too snug. 2¼ might still be too snug, probably not, but I don't think these do 2¼ I think it's, I don't know, is it over here? Yeah, it does 1½ 2 and 2½ of course it does. because I need 2 1/4. Well, we may be able to play with that, but anyway. And then just have it come up to about here. So that would be maybe about 5 inches or a smidge less. It'll kind of cross up into the belly band, and then there'll be something that'll go there, and then a big card that'll go there. That's kind of my plan. Okay. All right, so I didn't want to put a lot of laces on that. I need to make something there. I think, though, I wouldn't mind doing, not this one. Doing a little lace here, top and bottom. I do like it better that way. Okay, let's put a little bit of lace on here. That'll zhuzh this up a little bit. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to go back and you know, add just a little bit to some of these things I've done, because they were just, I don't know. Like I said, I just felt like I really lost my mojo there. I mean, there were days I didn't come down here at all for days. And that's rare, except to maybe do my laundry. That was like all. But yeah, it was, I was gonna say that had really never happened to me, but I guess it has kind of happened to me in the past, where I just had no ideas of, you know, what I wanted to do. And yeah, it was tough. It was tough. So I will come back and fix that. You know, get more glue on that. All right, and this one's gonna go. I have to turn it around, or I won't be able to tell where I am. Okay, this goes this way. This way this time. There we are. All right, now, this has got enough glue here, but where I need it is here. Okay. And same thing here. Same thing here. Okay, that's good. Good, good. That zhuzhes that up a little bit, and who knows what the tag will look like, so that might help. Or the journaling card, I should say. Oh, good. I didn't put them away. Not only didn't I put them away, I didn't even put the cover on it. So, put those in there. Yeah, the long ones are just too long. I'm always getting stuck on them. So I wanted those small ones. Okay, so that, oh goodness, look, here's another one. Another one I can put a pin in. Okay. Come on. Sometimes it's hard because you can't get in between the cardboards. All right, now I've got to go back and do the glittery paint on all the dragonflies. This, thinking something here. What do I have? What do I have? A small flower. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I've got to get a better way of doing these laces, guys. I really do. I have stuff that I know I have, but I can't find it. goodness. No, but I'm pulling this out because I need this for another project. So let me pull that out. I'm going to put that over here. I need that very soon. Oh my gosh. Nope, what was that? Well, I'm going to have to come back to that when I find it, because I know I have like bigger flowers than just that small one. You know, a lacy flower. So, all right, that too is going to be another skinny one because that is a tight pocket. All right, what else can we zhuzh here? I don't know about this one. Still trying to decide what I think. What do I think? That's gonna have, that's another pocket here. So that was the envelope inside. I need to put a tag here and a tag here. So once I figure that out, that's good. And then I need to put stuff in here. And what I have back here is another pocket. I have to put that in. All right. Let's see. What am I thinking over here? I want to put a tag in here. Well, you know what? It's late. I'm going to stop this one here and then get started on a new one. So I'll stop this video for now. I'll get started on another one and see about, you know, pulling some stuff together for putting some tags in these things. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, be safe, be happy, and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.